The Timberwolves. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. The NBA season has only just begun. Clark, how badly do these teams want to get things off to a great start?
Kevin, nothing feels better than getting off to a really good start. Able to establish yourselves early, that's the desire of every team. To let folks know we're going to be here and we're good for the long run.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Arenas passes to McGrady. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
In the corner, it's Arenas. There's three-pointers off the mark. Here's San Antonio. Parker finds Duncan. Now Smith. Duncan left side. Over Trent. Here's Robinson, and the layup falls.
Well, I love Robinson's motor. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the head coach of the Spurs. Coach has his team 100% focused on trying to stop Tracy McGrady. He raved about T-Mac's skill, saying, "We just don't see guys at 6'8" do what he does. The game plan is to double McGrady when they can, not allow him to go off, and try and make him earn it." Back over to you.
Thanks, David.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
Here's McGrady from outside off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Smith. Here's the three. They get it back, and Duncan throws it down.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
And here is Serbiak. Duncan is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Bowen. Pass to Smith. Outside Robinson. Over Nesterovic. Here's Duncan. Good work defensively by Trent. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. McGrady dishes to Arenas. Back to McGrady. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for San Antonio. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul.
Shooting two.
Nothing easy inside.
The free throw drops for Smith.
Steve Smith is a quality off guard, a bona fide sharpshooter.
Smith hits them both. Here is Arenas. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Trent. Back to Arenas. Down low, here's Nesterovic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Parker passes to Duncan. And here's Smith. Duncan down low. Defended by Trent. Duncan can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. To the inside. Trent can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is Smith. He had 15 points last outing. With the shot. No good from Duncan.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Serbiak passes to Arenas. McGrady with the ball. He had 34 points in the win against Boston.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
To the middle. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Smith. Duncan's got 6.
And, you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
McGrady passes to Nesterovic. The turnaround jumper. Counted.
Forcing the defense to respond to that mid-range area.
Here's Parker. 23 points for him the last game against Portland.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Now here's Parker. No scoring in this one, and the shot is good.
And Bowen is selective when it comes to shooting, but they're showing some assertiveness inside.
Pass to McGrady. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Arenas passes to Serbiak. Here's Nesterovic. He had 10 points in the win against Boston.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Here's Parker after Tracy McGrady's score. Smith the pass to Duncan. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now, here's Trent. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. Nesterovic passes to McGrady. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Pass to Smith. Duncan right side. And the dunk by Duncan.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
Smith against McGrady. Outside Arenas. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Pass to Smith. Duncan against McGrady. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Minnesota with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Slater. Pass to Arenas. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Here's Ferry. Covered by Smith. Now Ginobili. Pass to Rose. Rebounded by Jackson.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Now here's Jackson. Here's Slater. On deep, Arenas. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Nice jump shot. Smooth and pure.
Ginobili outside. Inside, Rose. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Rose has got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Arenas. Off target from outside. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now Ginobili. Hasn't made one yet. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Outside, Arenas. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
There's a screen by Willis. Down low. And it's Willis finishing it off.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Arenas. The shot from the low post is good. Arenas has got 5. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Spurs. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Kerr. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists in the game. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Left side, Arenas. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Good free work on the boards that time by Joe Smith. Got the offensive rebound and then went right back up with it.
Kerr against Arenas. Kerr outside. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. Just 5 to shoot. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Tim Duncan has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
Kerr outside. Buries it down low. Kerr's got his second basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Serbiak, no luck.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
The Timberwolves shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's Sura. The rebound by the Spurs. Ginobili looking around. Pass to Kerr. Rose, a screen on Gill. And here's Kerr from the arc. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Kerr against Gill. Out to Smith. Pass to Zerbiak. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Zerbiak's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. Now here's Ginobili. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Rose. Parker right side. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Sura. Now here's Jackson. And here's Smith. He's covered by Ginobili. Here's Gill. Hits it from three-point range. Gill's got 5 points now in the quarter.
My goodness, I think Gill was just feeling that one. He went right up from behind the arc and knocks it down.
And Parker, here we go. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Duncan, he's checked in for Kevin Willis. Minnesota also with the sub. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Gill. Timberwolves leading by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the basket by Jackson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Parker outside. And it's Parker again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Here is Sura, covered by Parker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sura. Still yet to score. Ginobili outside. Out to the right wing. Parker left side. Ginobili outside. Pass to Kerr. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Zerbiak passes to McGrady. Jackson setting the pick here for McGrady. To the middle. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Duncan. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. McGrady right side. Over Kerr. The shot by McGrady, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Parker passes to Duncan. And here's Kerr. Ginobili with the 3. Rose. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A classic putback score. Physicality to make sure they convert.
Here's Sura. Still without a basket. A shot by McGrady, no good.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Ginobili dishes to Parker. Back to Ginobili. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Duncan. Stolen by Jackson. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Jackson. McGrady's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio calls timeout. A different look now for San Antonio. Robinson's checked in for Rose. Bowen comes in for Ginobili. And Smith's subbed in for Steve Kerr. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Nesterovic is checked in. And Gary Trent subbed in for Joe Smith. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. Back to Duncan. Unloads from 13. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 16 points for Tim Duncan. Now the NBA announcing they'll be focusing more on throwback jerseys this season. Mark, do you have a favorite?
I really don't, Kevin. I was never what you would call a clothes or uniform horse. Whatever was on, whatever was available, that's what I wore. But I would say that the Denver rainbow-colored jerseys, if I did wear a throwback, that would probably be a pretty cool one. But, you know, I'm partial to the Pacers' ABA history because I'm part of that franchise's history. So the Pacers first, and then maybe the Nuggets old-school jerseys would be second. Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
They set the screen. Another shot. Duncan with the block.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
And the Spurs making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. Joe Smith, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's McGrady. Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Here's Bowen. No good. That would have tied it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Arenas with the bucket.
Boy, he had that one lined up.
Spurs trail by 6. Ginobili kicks to Duncan. Here's Bowen. Duncan right side. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Just 5 on the clock. Over Arenas. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Got a hand on it.
He was not having it. Get that stuff out of here.
Here's McGrady. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Ginobili gets a wide open look. They get it back. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
No good on the free throw.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed, keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
And he sinks the second. Timberwolves leading by 8. And here's Arenas. He's got 8. Tries from the block. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Arenas. Arenas has got 3 assists tonight. Spurs shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Ginobili kicks to Duncan. Pass to Smith. Here's Bowen. And the three ball is good. Bowen's got 5.
Tell you what, Bowen has excellent touch from deep. He's a menace on defense, the typical and ideal 3-and-D guy.
Here's McGrady. Got it. Good job in the low post.
It's a good night when you're racking them up like that.
Spurs trail by 9. Ginobili the pass to Duncan. Smith with it. He's got 5. Fader on the way. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Duncan's got 21.
You know, that shot is virtually automatic for Duncan. I mean, he's extremely dependable in that mid-range area.
McGrady outside. Smith outside. Pass to Arenas. Here's McGrady. Just 4 to shoot. Doesn't go for him. Ginobili outside. 1:06 left to play here in the half. Good. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Takes the 3. Traps in the tray. McGrady's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves.
You know, he appears to be pretty locked in offensively. Not having much trouble at all finding his shots.
Pass to Smith. Duncan at the elbow. Over Trent. Duncan misses. Timberwolves leading by 8. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Arenas kicks to Smith. Here's Nesterovic. Now here is McGrady. Releases. Second chance shot. And that one is good from Nesterovic. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten there. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
To the inside, Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
With intent. Explosive finish.
Timberwolves leading by 10.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now McGrady. Outside Arenas. The 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Walker with the bounce pass. Pass to Smith. Duncan right side. Over Trent. Duncan can't hit. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Arenas against Duncan. Arenas dishes to McGrady. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. McGrady's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Robinson kicks to Smith. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Parker. Gilbert Arenas with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 13. Here he goes. A beautiful reverse layup. Arenas has got 10.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Duncan at the elbow. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Bowen. San Antonio again missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Arenas with it. He's against Parker, and it goes down 2 points. He's got 8.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 17. To end the run. Here's Duncan. No fear there from Tim Duncan.
Not rattled at all by the contact. Duncan maintains his composure and knocks the shot down. You've got to love his mental toughness.
Here's McGrady, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Robinson with it. Nesterovic is there. Robinson misses.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
McGrady passes to Nesterovic. A shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Pass to Duncan. Here's Bowen. 5 points in the game. Hook shot on the way. Duncan misses. Timberwolves leading by 17. Arenas passes to Serbiak. Here's Nesterovic. Pass to McGrady. Fires for 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Outside Robinson. Smith outside. Now here's Duncan. Defended by Trent. Tries from 10. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Parker drives in. Duncan with a screen on Arenas. Parker against Arenas. Parker passes to Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Pass to Serbiak. To the paint. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Timeout.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
San Antonio calls timeout. Parker finds Duncan. Back to Parker. Here's Smith. McGrady covering. Pass to Bowen. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Right side Robinson. Over Nesterovic. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Smith. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, Robinson's got that beautiful, steady release. His jumper looks good every time, thanks to his form.
McGrady outside. And that one is good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Spurs trailed by 19. Parker drives in. Outside Robinson. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's the hook. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And here is Serbia. 8 points for him. To the inside. Crafty move. And that one is good from Nesterovic. Nesterovic has got 10.
And that was a very close look.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Spurs passing it around. Outside Robinson. Over Nesterovic. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
For the three. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Bowen the pass to Duncan. Robinson kicks to Duncan. Here's Bowen. Pass to Smith. Here's Duncan. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Duncan's got 27.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Timeout.
San Antonio calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
They are getting cooked by this guy. I mean, they've got to regroup and figure something else out.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Timberwolves on defense. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Rose sets the screen for Claxton. On the wing, Duncan. Rebound, Minnesota. McGrady's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Gill. Lays it up off the glass. Gill's got 7 points.
Very athletic play that time by Gill inside. Nice job working to get the high percentage shot for himself.
Claxton with it. Down low. Here's Rose. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Inside. Here's Gill. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 9 points in the game so far.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Now Claxton. He has yet to score. Kerr outside. Clock at 6. From the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 5th assist in this one. Timberwolves leading by 22. Pass to Smith. And here is McGrady. Rose with the double team. McGrady dishes to Smith. Jackson with the screen. Here's Gill. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Here's Claxton.
I got him.
Lob pass to Duncan. 1:11 left in the 3rd. Here's Sura. McGrady outside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Claxton the pass to Duncan. Ginobili with the ball. Now McGrady defending. Duncan outside. Over Jackson. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Kerr. Duncan's got 31 points.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
McGrady outside. Fires from deep. No good that time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Timberwolves ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Parker. And talk about the reigning MVP, Tim Duncan. Greg, what makes him so special?
Well, let's start with that bank shot. One of the all-time unstoppable weapons. And it comes down to his IQ for the game. Not the most athletic, but he always knows what's needed to win.
Here's Sura. And here is Serbiak. Out to Smith. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Out left to the wing. Here's Sura. San Antonio with the rebound. Kerr with it. Out to the right wing. Now Parker to the middle. Here's Willis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Sura, the pass to Smith. Here's Serbiak. Rebound, San Antonio. Ginobili's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Here's Sura, covered by Parker. And that one's good, Gill. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Rose, and the rejection by Smith.
Snuffed it out. What a timely block that was.
Off the inbound. Parker's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Here's Serbiak. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Parker kicks to Rose. Pass to Kerr. Now Rose, covered by Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Parker, and he lays it straight in.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Minnesota. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. There's the triple. It's good from long range. McGrady's got 42 in the game.
Displaying the range, forcing that defense to extend itself.
Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. Over Jackson. Duncan misses. Minnesota leading by 22. Zerbiak passes to Sura. And here is McGrady. Over Kerr. A shot by McGrady, no good. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Jackson kicks to McGrady. Over Kerr. A shot by McGrady, no good. Spurs trail by 20. Pass to Parker. In May 2002, Greg, David Robinson announced this would be his last season in the NBA. And you and I know, agree on this. What a classy guy.
I mean, he's won the MVP, an NBA champion, a defensive player of the year.
Another bucket. Wow.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Now here's Parker. Down low. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Timberwolves leading by 20. And here is McGrady. To the inside. Jackson. The shot, no good. Duncan with some nice D. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Rose sets the screen for Ginobili. That 3 off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Jackson is doubled. That one goes. Count it.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim.
Parker with it. Lob pass to Duncan. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Sura, the pass to Zerbiak. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting one. Woohoo! Grown man ball there. Converts through the whistle. That's nice.
A different look now for San Antonio. Robinson's checked in for Rose. Bowen comes in for Ginobili. And Smith subbed in for Steve Kerr. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Nesterovic is checked in. And Gary Trent subbed in for Smith. Now Parker. To the paint. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Timberwolves leading by 21. Outside Arenas. Trent, a screen on Parker. Arenas passes to Zerbiak. Over Bowen. And the shot no good, a bit short. Spurs have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Parker inside. He's covered by Arenas. Pass to Duncan. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. Some solid defense here from Arenas.
David Robinson, first personal foul, second team foul.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. McGrady passes to Trent, and he goes in for the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Pass to Smith. Duncan at the elbow. Over Trent. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Nesterovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Good, that's another bucket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
McGrady up top. Over Smith. A shot by McGrady, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Robinson finds Parker. Smith on the wing. Now Duncan.
Inside Duncan, highly efficient. So really the defense has to try to get physical.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Tim Duncan.
No good on that one. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Good on the second free throw.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Timberwolves leading by 22. Here is Sura. Now here is Smith over Bowen. And it's Smith missing. Smith outside. Parker outside. Duncan with a screen on Jackson. Parker with a clean look. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Duncan.
Boy, his activity on the glass so valuable to this team.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Pass to Gill. And here's Smith, covered by Smith. Shoots a fader. Duncan grabs the rebound. Smith feeling it out a bit. Now here's Parker. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Here's Bowen. From 19, that one goes.
That's a good find, setting his teammate up for the score.
Minnesota leading by 18. Smith against Gill. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from deep. And it doesn't go. And San Antonio shooting at 50% in a decent group.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, Kendall Gill's athleticism and versatility, really solid. A guy who can play a lot of positions, and I think he's an outstanding scorer.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Gill hits them both. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Now Claxton. Right side Rose. Claxton outside. And get the 3. And the Timberwolves with possession. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. He's off from three. Ginobili outside. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did.